Let's talk about money, 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 money. I should actually get a music to go with this and then. But yay! Welcome to the Financial Freedom Now show. We're talking money on this particular episode because money is not evil. It is a tool of impact, a tool to get you the freedom, be it financial freedom, time freedom, location freedom, authority, freedom, whatever it is you want to look at it. But honestly, I know there is a notion that money can be evil. There is actually a Bible passage that a lot of people tend to sort of quote that buttresses what they're trying to say in terms of what how money can be evil, right? Before I sort of go dive into it, can I make it clear? It's the love of money that's evil. Money itself is a great tool. We'll be delving into this because honestly, I don't know why you're tuning into this show if you're afraid about money. And if you were, that's why you're here. We're gonna have to fix that for you. My name is Toyin Ayodare. It's your usual host on this Financial Freedom Now show, and I'm welcoming everyone to this particular episode where we're going to be talking about how you can build a healthy relationship with wealth, with money. Okay, so now that we've cleared the air about whether money is good or not, with these few points that I'm going to relate to you, you understand what I mean by money not being evil at all. Absolutely not. And I share this from my own personal life and personal journey. And whilst I'm still very much on my journey, I have seen how money has been very, very useful. I also still seen where the love of money has spoiled certain relationships, and I'm just thinking, what? So I totally get where the confusion has come from. But I want today break the stigma. Let's lay this. Let's just we need to break the stigma about talking about money. I have found myself move away from certain networks, certain relationships, certain circles of friends because those circles find it difficult to talk about money. They don't like to talk about money. They actually think you're being, I mean, I don't want to go into it, but yeah, I found myself moving away from certain circles because it did not serve my journey, it did not serve my money beliefs. And so we need to take away the stigma where some people think it is evil to talk about money, it's evil to desire to be wealthy. That they even take it to that step to say, oh, even if you're desiring to be wealthy, you're doing something bad. I am here to tell you that you're absolutely normal. There's nothing wrong with you. You're fine and you're well within your right to actually want to talk about money and actually talk about money openly. So it's not even about um I fell into the trap of previously when I went from actually moving away from those friendships. I then stuff got into circles where I was comfortable about talking about the things that I wanted to, or the things that I achieved, or talking about money in different forms, or talking about investment opportunities that there are. I moved away from those circles of that wasn't encouraged to circles where it was encouraged. But I found myself still not being able to talk about it openly, and I always would if I find myself in a new environment where I was unsure what their stand is. I sort of would shut myself up. I would definitely not talk about it on social media where I'm trying to be more visible on and all of those places. And I realized, no, that's actually, I still haven't broken the stigma. And now, obviously, even doing this show, I have broken that stigma personally in my life, and I'm wanting to help other people do it because I realize the more we shy away from it, I mean, it's just common sense, you know, that if you're shying away from talking about something, or you think something is sacred, you shouldn't actually talk about it, you shouldn't do anything around it, you shouldn't move near it, you would be pushing that thing away. And a lot of us then wonder why there is poverty, or you don't have the abundance. You've got to think, if you're thinking abundance, you're going to have to welcome it in every form, obviously, which is also in talking about it. So let's understand that it's very, very okay to talk about money, to talk about wealth, to talk about opportunities. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is what is your limiting money beliefs. This is where you've got to be real with yourself. I'm not talking about you sharing this with anybody. Wherever you are right now, in your car, at home, I mean, in your ear somewhere, you're in the gym listening to me, wherever it is that you are, ask yourself, what are my limiting money beliefs? What are the things that I mean, some of it might not actually be something you've created yourself. It might have been something that you've heard growing up. One of the ones that I heard, and funny enough, it wasn't actually from close family. So to tell you how these things are very very solid is one of the things I heard was money is the root of all evil, and so, humility is next to godliness. And somehow I related being poor to being humble, and so I want to be close to God. And then automatically, I just found myself thinking, actually, maybe just getting all this money is not really what God wants. It's not really godly. You've got to sort of take a step back, accept the reins. Don't. It's money is worldly, and you don't want to be part of this world. And oh my goodness, that is so far from the truth. So, what are your unlimited money beliefs that have stopped you from now, before now, from actually taking the steps that you need to, and made you think, okay, actually, keeping myself contained, keeping myself in a shell, actually would make me feel better. So I mean, it's a conversation you've got to have. I would encourage you to actually sit down if you can. Just jot them down, even the ones that you don't think it's actually something you practice. Just write it down as you think about it, and then you can start crossing it out later. But loads and loads of us. I mean, sometimes if you're at a loss as to what exactly are the limited money beliefs, maybe also you can go online, Google some of the common limiting money beliefs and see if you resonate with any of them. Because honestly, when on this personal journey, self discovery journey, personal growth journey that you are on, there is going to be a lot of exercise, a lot of work you're going to do with yourself. Trust me, you will thank yourself when you sort of start paying attention to these little things that seemingly doesn't aren't harmful, but yet are harmful. And the next thing I want you to then do is think about, because obviously when you identify the limiting self beliefs, now I want you to start thinking about, how do I go about building that wealth mindset, building a wealth building mindset. What are the tips, what are the things that are around me that can help me cultivate that? How much, I mean, and again, building that money mindset could actually start for some of you from, actually, you know what, I want to be wealthy. What are the steps, and what are the tips, and what are the trends I see, or traits that I see with the successful people around me, the wealthy people around me? What do they do? What does that look like? For me, one of the things that I realized early on was that I wasn't the most organized. But I looked at most of the wealthy people around me, they were organized. So I knew there was something missing. I needed to talk to myself and say, okay, how else can I, what are the little steps I can take in actually being more organized? Because if I want to be wealthy, if I want to look a little bit like, I mean, I want to coin what my own identity of what looks like, but if I want to, the attribute I see in others and my role models, that I like. What are the main things, traits that I see? And one of the things was, okay, I saw that they were organized. And so I decided that actually I will be more organized. And for some of you, it might be budgeting. You need to start keeping tabs of how you spend, because your spending life is not great. Some of you is investing because you're very very good at saving, but you just keep the money there, you don't do it. Some of you will be saving. There'll be loads and loads of things that you need to identify that will help you build a wealth that will help you build that wealth mindset that you need. Once you identify the limiting beliefs, then I'll say, what are the things that you need to do to help start building the wealth mindset, the wealth building mindset, the opportunity. Because there, I mean, don't get me wrong, don't get it twisted at all. There are loads and loads of opportunities on a regular basis. But guess what? A few of us miss out on these things because the current mindset or lifestyle that we carry makes us not candidates of those opportunities. And so we need to take them off. We need to win them. We need to build our relationship with wealth and know that it's nothing bad. You are what you think, you are what you believe. So I want you to now believe that wealth is good, money is good, and it will come to you in the dose and amount that you want it, and you just need to attract it. So I would encourage you to go ahead, after listening to this, made this very very short for you, to go ahead and write down the I want us to rewrite our limiting beliefs, rewrite it. So whatever it is that you've identified, rewrite it in the positive, and try and make sure you have a good relationship with money. Money is good. Money is great. Money is a good foundation for impact, for freedom. Money can be used to bless and be a good influence for others. Let's break every negative and bad relationship we've had with money. Okay, until next time, my name is Tonya Dare once again, and it's the Financial Freedom Now Show, where we help you navigate that journey from where you are currently to where you want to be. You are going to be financially free. I am on this journey with you. Until next time.